You may have heard about this already if you follow me on my other social media, but my brother and I were recently featured for our art in the local paper. This one's ours. This big one right here. That's our article. As you can see, it's pretty lengthy. I printed it out. It's 3 pages. Hold on. Yep, 3 whole pages. If you do want to read, I will leave a link in the very top of the description for the online one, which actually has photos. This one, kind of left those out. Also, there were some things in the article that were either said wrong or just not right that I wanted to point out and try and correct. No offense to Chad, who wrote the article and interviewed us in the first place, but it's a little, I'm gonna do a little bit of nitpicking. That's because I'm me. First one is a direct quote from me that could have been worded a little bit better for people that don't know what duct tape flowers are. I did another design, and instead of going straight out like a regular flower, I had one go up and one go down in multiple colors. Probably doesn't make a lot of sense for people that don't know what a duct tape flower is or looks like or how one's made. But as a special treat, I actually went into the attic and dug this out. This is the actual flower I'm talking about. Let's see, it's had better days. I did make it when I was 12, so it's been a while. But this is what I meant. These 2 different angles. Usually a flower comes out straight like this, and I had the idea to go down and then come up. That's it. That's it. It's fairly simple. I don't think I've really done it that much since, but it's fun. Number 2. Now this is something that he got just wrong. Article says, Davis decided to feature some of Janny's art in his book. Now that's actually not true. My art was not featured in his book. My name was not even featured in his book. I was just kind of mentioned. This is the book in question. I will read you exactly what it says about me, and you can decide if that's considered being featured or not. I was inspired by one of my former students who did some beautiful work replicating her favorite album covers in duct tape. It didn't say my name, so I wouldn't even consider it being featured, because if somebody looked at that, they wouldn't know who they were talking about. So featured, no. Slightly mentioned, yes. The next one is another direct quote from me that I don't actually think I said. I think he might have written it down wrong, but it says, I have a big online presence. Which is completely false. I don't have a big online presence. I'm a very, very small artist. I wish I had a bigger online presence, but I'm working towards that. But no, I don't have a big online presence. I don't know why that's in there. Number 4. Now, there's nothing wrong with this one. I just thought it'd be interesting to share. It's a quote from me. Again, I'm already about 18 hours into a new one, and I've barely scratched the surface. Now, since this was fairly recent, you guys might, have easily guessed which piece I was 18 hours into, but that would be this one. Can I get the whole one in there? It's pretty big. It actually took 33 hours to finish. So 18 hours would probably just have been Mitzi and Beach Bear over here. And less of the prop stuff. But that's the one that I was talking about in the article, just in case anybody was curious. Next one is a quote from my brother that I guess could have been said a little bit better. She was a fox originally. People don't know what she is. Now this is talking about my persona, Aquamarine, who I have sitting with me. I'm pretty sure what he meant to say is she is a fox. People really can't tell what she is. She's been called a cat, a wolf, dog, bunny by children. When I go do Easter stuff, they're, oh, I want to go see the blue bunny, but no, she's a fox. A blue fox, which is probably why nobody can tell what she is. But yeah, there's been a lot of guessing on her species, but she's a fox. Another part of the article mentions that my brother is working on a Looney Bird fursuit. Which is partially true. It's for me. I haven't completely paid him yet, so it's not his main purpose right now. What he's currently working on is, I hope he lets me show you this, because it's pretty cool, is a Helen Henny fursuit. which is the Chuck E. Cheese character, with interchangeable hair. Another one about the suits mentions winning a costume contest, which, by the way, that was me. Look at this thing. First place. This thing breaks constantly. It's super fragile. I don't have the picture anymore, so this is out of my memory book. That's me. That's her old design, but we got my giant teddy bear and trophy and a onesie. Can you believe how hot that is, wearing a fursuit and a onesie at the same time? I don't know what I was thinking. I was sweating my butt off. And it looks like that's it. So, if you want to read the article, I'll put it in the top of the description. Hopefully you will enjoy it. And that is all from me. Goodbye.